Hi everybody, so absolutely delighted to be talking to you today from Seven Seas Splendor. And I'm even more delighted to be joined by Graham Sadler, who is the Senior VP and Managing Director for Regent Seven Seas Cruises. Graham, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
It's a pleasure, Claire. It's just wonderful to have you on board. The last few days, it's been terrific.
Oh, it's been amazing. Thank you so much for inviting us on board. I can't even begin to tell you how impressed I am at this ship. It just really is fantastic, isn't it?
Thank you. It is, and we're finally, after 18 months, back at sea. We are back. The Regent is sailing again. We sailed from Southampton a few days ago, and it just felt as if we'd never been away. I remember 18 months ago we launched this ship out in Miami, and it just felt as if it was yesterday. As we're back, the crew are here, they're spectacularly good, well trained, really great service, and just felt as if we'd just gone to sleep and woke up, and here we are.
Yeah, it is, and it's just so good to see the crew so happy to have people back on board. For me, as a customer, it's looked very smooth. I felt very safe. Everything is like COVID never happened, which is amazing.
No, and that's an interesting point, because although it is and it has happened and it still exists, we're taking safety really seriously. The safety of our customers, which, as you know, they all have to be double vaccinated. We take the safety of our crew, which, as you know, all have to be double vaccinated, which helps when we arrive in port. We're taking care of the communities we visit, so that they are paramount importance. So we are taking every single safety measure and more to keep that luxury experience, but also keep people safe. Well, we got lots to look forward to. Back in the water, we've got all of our ships to get back to sailing. So Splendor's now sailing, and she's now got itineraries planned for forever now. The next ship coming back is Explorer on the 15th of October in Venice. Then we have Mariner coming back in December out of Miami. We have Navigator 6th of January in Barbados. And finally, Voyager will be back in the Med on the 15th of February. And that is then we will be fully back. But there's so much more to look forward to. All the destinations, our itineraries are selling well. As you said, the pent-up demand is absolutely phenomenal. Much greater than we had anticipated. And what has been a real big surprise is our first-time Regent. So people have never cruised the Regent are now moving to Regent. I think that's because they've got lots of money. People haven't spent huge amounts of money in lockdown. They're desperate for experiences, desperate for memories, but more importantly, desperate for space. So I think that's been the real win for Regent. I think now is that people see us, our unrivaled space, see us being a big campaign, and Regent satisfies that need for safety and space.
And I think we talk about that a lot, but I don't think you really appreciate that till you get on board. So I'd recommend anybody who has got any spare savings, really want to treat themselves, holiday of a lifetime, this is definitely the way to treat yourself. And I just think you've really got to see it to believe exactly how much space you've got and how luxurious everything feels, from the accommodation, the food, the standard of the service. I've just been absolutely blown away, and as you know, we go on lots of cruise ships, but this is got to be up there with one of my favourites. So thanks again so much for inviting us on board. And what about a new sister ship? Did I hear a little rumour?
Yeah, so we're so confident about the future, and our customers give us that confidence because they're coming back and people are migrating. We're announcing a new ship, Seven Seas Grandeur, which will be even more spectacular. So we're learning. It's the same class as Explorer and the Splendor, and she is on sale from the 22nd of September. Pre-registrations are happening now, and she'll just take ultra luxury cruising to a whole new level. And people talk about price a lot, and price, I think, is important, but I think maybe less important than it was before, because I think there are other priorities. But on that price front, we include everything. Regent is a brand that we have the flights, the shore excursions, the drinks, and these are premium drinks, the tips, the gratuities, service charge, even a laundry is now an inclusion. So by the time you add all those items up on other cruise lines and mainstream cruise lines, it kind of comes out to roughly the same. So you're not paying more for Regent, you're just getting more space and more luxury, and that's the real benefit, that's the value.
Yeah, for me it's relaxation. You don't have to think about what you're spending or where you're going or what you would like to have. It literally is relaxation, totally switch off and just have anything you want when you want it, and it really has been spectacular. So again, I'm really excited to see Grandeur. I just can't understand how it can get any better than this, but you know, I'll trust you on that one. We'll see what happens, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you again on board very, very soon. Again, thanks again, really appreciate it.
Thank you, Claire, and thank you for everything that Panache does for us.
You're very welcome, it's a pleasure.